So I've been a gamer for pretty much the entirety of my life. The first console that I got was a Super Nintendo, and I think I was about 5 years old. And pretty much since then, I've looked forward to new console releases, and I've been pretty excited about video games in general. And that's why the release of the PlayStation 5 this year has been so fucking exciting for me and for a lot of other people. So just today, I was able to get a hold of the new headset that's going to be available with PlayStation 5. It was not easy. I had to hover on Twitter for a pretty long time. The new headset was just released today, along with the rest of the accessories that are going to be available for the PlayStation. They were just let out into the wild today, and I've been on the phone, like calling all the local retailers that I know that sell them. Like I've been seriously working on this for a few hours. But yeah, it ended up paying off because eventually I followed Warrior64 on Twitter, and then he ended up retweeting an active link for it, and it ended up being a link that would work. So I was pretty hyped about that. But this isn't the first time that I've spent a lot of time trying to get a console. It reminds me of 2006, back when the Wii first launched. I remember back in 2006, like the Wii, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 all kind of were released around the same time. But the Wii was really cheap. I think it was like $250 compared to whatever PlayStation 3 was like $600. And I forget how much Xbox 360 was, but the Wii was the cheapest one. So the only other console that I've actually been able to get like a few weeks after its release was the Nintendo Wii. That's the only other console. But now, for the first time, since I was already able to score a PlayStation 5 on the Wave 1 order through Best Buy, it's pretty much all set. Like, I'm going to be able to get that shit at like 6 in the morning, and I'll be hopefully streaming some Demon Souls a few hours after I get it all set up. But I'm not just gloating here. Like, I was only able to get the PlayStation 5 the very first night that it went up for sale because I went to the Best Buy website, and because I had submitted my laptop in for repair, I didn't even have a laptop. Like, I was just on my phone. It was like a normal ass day. I was probably studying for like a long ass time. I didn't even really know that the PlayStation 5 had launched until I saw, like, kind of late in the evening, someone on Twitter posted that it had already gone live, and I was like, "Oh shit." So yeah, I went on Best Buy that night. I think it was the 16th. It was the day before the official release, and I saw that it was there. Got the digital console, added it to the cart, and then got the error message. Tried to add it again, got the error message. I sat there and did that for like probably about 2 hours, probably a little over 2 hours. And then finally, like sometime hella late, like 12:30 a.m. or some shit, I was able to score it. Like I called up my girlfriend, I was tripping. I was like, "Oh my god, I just got this PlayStation 5." But it's like, if you're a gamer like me, like you just want to have the console as soon as you can. Like you just want to be enjoying it like as soon as you can, just because it's so awesome. Like 2020 has been a pretty shitty year for a lot of us. So a lot of us need something to look forward to. And like regardless, like fuck the election right now. Like dude, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Like I'm not a Sony pony. Like I'm pretty excited for both consoles, although the PlayStation is what I have pre-ordered right now. But yeah, I really encourage other people to camp out for the PlayStation 5. Fortunately, I'm not going to be camping this year because I was able to get my Best Buy pre order. But in 2006, I camped out for a Wii, a couple friends and I, and it was a really good experience. Like, we chilled out in front of a GameStop. Like I remember, like I brought a blanket. Like it was just cool. Like that was before coronavirus, so of course, like there wasn't the kind of strict social protocols that are going to go on now. But a lot of GameStops are going to be allowing camping, and I'm telling you, man, like if you camp out for a PlayStation 5 and you end up getting it, when you finally get home and turn that thing on, it's going to be the most rewarding gaming session that you've ever had. It's like it feels better to have something after you've worked for it. That's kind of something that a lot of us can accept as just being true. And like when you're camping overnight, like man, these fucking scalpers who are just either selling it or who are like paying two, maybe three times retail in order to enjoy it. Like they may enjoy it, but I would argue that the guy who fucking stays up all night waiting in line at GameStop, they're gonna enjoy it probably more than anyone else. Like, it's like blood, sweat, and tears are gonna go into it. So although I won't be camping out this time, props to everyone who's going to. Like, I hope that it goes well, and I would encourage everyone to do it. It'll probably just be a lot of good memories that you'll have for a while. So if you can, and if you're interested in video games, camping out is probably going to be a pretty good thing to do.